Charlie and the Frenchman live in the red building in back. The lower level used to be the morgue.
Butte Hill.
Well, now it's just more storage for more stuff.
How much stuff I've got. When I come up here, we came up in that 58 Buick with 3 trunks and 2 dogs. Now you can't haul me out of here in a freight train because I got 5 busloads of antique parts up there in the back. I don't want to go anywhere anyhow.
The little house by the highway is Charlie's domain. She does a lot of her artwork here.
These are all made. And that top over here made, and that leather skirt are made.
She's a homemaker. Not a homemaker.
This is made. This is like a halter top. It's got leather underneath it.
Okay. Have you gotten any junk mail yet?
And this is where the new high-tech center is being set up. With some help from her friend Chatty Cathy, Charlie plans to go global and sell her art and Butte Hill parts on the World Wide Web. Well, these days, life at Butte Hill just couldn't get too much better. Frenchman just got a new John Deere.
Now what's this?
And Charlie just got her old riding mower working again.
Had it for about 10 years.
Try 15.
15? Yeah, that's been a while. Everybody sees it once and, oh, if you get rid of that, I want it. It's like one of the first riding lawnmowers from the 50s. Vibrates. The washing machine ain't got nothing on this.
For anyone who is a collector of previously owned items, Butte Hill is the Mecca, at least on this side of the Matanuska River. Everywhere you look, something that some people might call old junk has become something entirely new.
Junk's the part you throw away 5 minutes before you need it.
In the front yard, there's the Holy Canoe that will never float again, but looks pretty good full of flowers. A little further back, there's a wagon train strung together with little red radio flyers led by an old barbecue that had once been a barrel. And then there's the Kadoozy. That's the back end of a Cadillac limo with a hot tub in the trunk. Of course, all it would take is a new pump to get it churning again.
And this is our bed and breakfast here. See if the breakfast is still in here. There's the breakfast. You just add water. It's got dry milk. And I think my instant coffee's gone. No, there was instant coffee in there. There's your breakfast.
With all the good things you filmed around, you didn't film my porno pole.
That I did.
This is my porno pole.
This show is not for children, for
No,
sure.
well,
I thought this was your porno pole.
that's my government worker. See? U.S. government, BLM.
And it has
Yeah?
objects on it.
Yeah, them called tits. In case you didn't know, and a broken gun, which is typical for our Alaska government workers.
I don't think you ever run out of ideas, do you?
No.
For junk junkies, of whom I am one, Butte Hill is a dangerously tempting place. It's a lot like a Costco. You never know what you'll find from week to week, but you'll always find a lot of it. Yet for years, there's only been one object out there that I've really wanted. A shiny Buick bumper and grille with bullet headlights. The problem is, the Frenchman has always wanted, well, an arm and a leg for the grille. Plus, I'd have to take the rest of the car, too. But as all collectors know, with enough persistence and some creativity, there's always a way to get to yes. You see, the true art of any deal basically comes down to just two things. The first is motivation. You've got to know what the other person wants. And in the case of the Frenchman, I found out he wanted to do something special for Charlie to thank her for something special she did for him.
When Red Ryder BB guns first come out, I wanted one and never could get one, and that was in 1939. So 2-3 years ago, she got me a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas.
The other factor is plain dumb luck. And on this day, my luck was good, especially when I realized I had something in my basement the Frenchman could use, and that the Frenchman had even more stuff up on the hill and back. But for a guy nicknamed Ugly Ralph, I guess you could say his luck on this day was kind of bad.
You know him? Oh, Ralphie that, shoots at cops and sets junkyards on fire and all that. You didn't know about Ralph Rollins, the Ugly Brothers? He was getting kicked out of a place down here for not paying his rent, so I made a deal with him. He was going to have rolling junkyards. I cleared his back acre and he could put his stuff up here for $500 a month, plus 10% of everything on the hill. He paid me $250 in August of '85, and that's the last I ever seen of Ralphie, except, well, I read about him in the papers when he's either in or out of jail, but he's still his stuff. 10% of it's mine, and I've been selling my 10%, but if he wants his stuff back, he can come pay me what he owes me and haul it off, and right now he owes me probably about $85,000. Well, you figure for 16, 17 years at $500 a month, how much is that?
Not chicken feed. Well, I may come back out here tomorrow and make you an offer on some of this stuff for my art piece. The piece is called Souvenirs from Butte,
Called what?
Souvenirs from Butte.
Souvenirs from
I gotta
Butte?
have some souvenirs.
Okay. Okay.
Check these out. Are these just fine legs or what?
Ah, gee, Ma, I grew another foot. Yeah.
And with that, the deal was done. And it didn't even cost me an arm and a leg. It just cost me an ass and a leg.
So I guess now you could say you have a two-moon outhouse.
Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Blind man on a fast horse won't notice.